one of the things I posted in the comments and in the description of this, there is a, and I'm going to be copying and pasting my video to Twitter and other places while I'm talking. There is a court case that's happening, I believe it is tomorrow, and it could decide, it might end up deciding whether or not you're able to in-person vote. Now, 3 Democrat, maybe not right now. Yeah, 3 Democrats, Susan Inman, a lady named Baker, and then somebody else's name I can't remember, have filed a lawsuit that would require all voters in the state of Arkansas to have to get an absentee ballot. Yes, you would not be able to early vote or regular vote. They would require you to get request your ballot and then get it in the mail and then put it in and then hope that all the voter fraud that has occurred across the nation doesn't happen here. And I don't know if this is actually a cookie cutter lawsuit that's happening in several other states where they are forcing that, they are trying to push this through. I don't know where this what the status of other states are. You're absolutely right, Stephanie, but this lawsuit's going to go before the leftist activist decides as a judge who should have been thrown out of the court system years ago, Wendell Griffin. He's probably going to rule in their favor, but what it would do is, like I said, it would require you to get an absentee ballot. You would no longer be able to vote in person. Now, from what I understand, if that does happen, it would go to the Arkansas Supreme Court, and they would likely rule against it. I'm pretty sure the other courts would also rule against it. But it does show you kind of the effort that's going on here with the Democrat Party here in Arkansas. And they are voting by mail and Blue Lives Matter. Just to give kind of a little bit of political background, the Pulaski County clerk here is a liberal. The Arkansas Secretary of State is a Republican, John Thurston, and there's these 3 Democrat candidates who've been involved for a while, and they've been doing a lot of stuff in the background for, I don't know how many months or years this has been going on, but I heard about this tonight at the Pulaski County Republican Committee meeting and decided to mention it. One other thing, I didn't mention this in the description, there is a ballot initiatives. There's actually 3 ballot initiatives going on right now. One is the Arkansas Optometrist initiative that would allow people that I think don't have a license to practice optometry to still perform some surgical procedures. The other is a redistricting initiative, and it would allow it would take away the power to do redistricting by the governor, secretary of state, and attorney general and give it to a supposed nonpartisan group. Basically, it's nothing but a Democrat power grab. Now that they've lost power, they want to be able to take over that process. It's by the con artist David Couch, who should have been banned from doing ballot initiatives years ago after his corruption regarding the casino stuff, but of course, instead of throwing the book at him, they passed a bunch of useless laws to make it harder for we the people to do ballot initiatives. But anyway, I'm trying to log on to Parler here, one of my websites, and Parler keeps having problems for some reason. I don't know why. It just messes up. But anyway, It's Baker versus Thurston is the name of the lawsuit. I wasn't able to find the link to it, but I'll try to keep an update on it and let people know what's going on with that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that eventually when it goes to the Arkansas Supreme Court, it'll get thrown out, and if they try to take it to the U.S. Supreme Court, it'll get thrown out. But I want people to make aware of the kind of stuff that's going on regarding their election rights and get people angry. Yeah, Carrie, that is a sad thing. It's a lot of people. They're trying to use this Wuhan virus. Wow, Jim, I didn't know that. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, several states have already enacted this. But like I said, Arkansas, our governor wanted to kind of keep things as close as he did. He even admitted it. He did this for he timed this around politics. He said that, okay, if cities want to pass a mask requirement, they can do so. Well, the cities were passing mask requirements, but every other city mandate was like, well, what's the penalty? And there was none. And then a few cities started saying, no, we're not going to do it. Fort Smith was one. I think Jonesboro was getting a lot of heat. And I think what Asa realized is that by kind of punting the ball over to the cities, he was activating a lot of local activists who were starting to get involved in their local politics. And he doesn't want that. He's a globalist. Yeah, and so he waited a little bit till, and this is by his own words, he waited until enough people were wearing masks where he could politically get away with it, supposedly. I hope that people vote down some of his plans and procedures coming up. Yes, and I'm going to actually get to that, Ty. We can't tar and feather him. We can't vote him out of office. We might be able to do a recall, but that would take a monumental amount of money, and we just don't have that. But there is something you can do to harm the agenda of he and the other idiot globalists like Randy Zook of the Chamber of Commerce and the Municipal League and all these crooked folks that are trying to keep us enslaved in a globalist system.